how tariffs are about to hit your wallet, and what to do now. If you have been watching the news lately, you have heard the word tariffs a lot. But most of the coverage focuses on politics and trade wars. What nobody is talking about clearly enough is the direct, practical impact on your personal finances. Your grocery bill, your car payment, your electronics, your mortgage. Today, I am going to break down exactly what tariffs are, how they work their way into your everyday spending, and what you can actually do about it right now. Welcome to Fuel Your Wealth. Let's get into it. A tariff is a tax that the government charges on goods imported from other countries. When an American company imports a product, say a television from South Korea or a pair of shoes from Vietnam, the tariff gets added as a cost at the border. That cost does not disappear. It gets passed along, usually to you. Here is the chain. Foreign manufacturer ships goods to the U.S. Importer pays the tariff. Importer raises the price to the distributor to recover that cost. Distributor raises the price to the retailer. Retailer raises the price to the consumer. By the time the tariff works its way through the supply chain, you're paying more at the register. Often more than the tariff itself, because every step in the chain is adding their margin on top of the higher cost. The categories where you are most likely to feel tariffs right now are electronics, appliances, clothing and footwear, furniture, and groceries, particularly items like coffee, cocoa, seafood, and produce that the U.S. imports heavily. Cars are one of the biggest pressure points. The U.S. imports a significant share of vehicles and auto parts from Canada, Mexico, and overseas. Tariffs on auto imports add directly to the cost of new vehicles. Analysts have estimated that broad auto tariffs could potentially add thousands of dollars to the average price of a new car. Used car prices tend to follow new car prices, so that market gets pushed up as well. Groceries. The U.S. imports a large portion of its fresh produce, especially in winter and spring. Tariffs on agricultural goods from Mexico and other trading partners can raise prices on tomatoes, avocados, berries, and other staples. When combined with existing food inflation, the impact on a family's monthly grocery bill adds up quickly. Electronics. Nearly all consumer electronics, phones, laptops, tablets, televisions, rely on components manufactured in Asia. Even devices assembled in the U.S. use globally sourced parts. Tariffs on those components raise costs for manufacturers who then raise prices for consumers. So, what can you actually do about this? Here are 5 practical moves. First, if you are planning to buy a large purchase, a car, appliances, electronics, consider whether buying sooner rather than later makes sense. Prices on tariff-affected goods could rise further as the cost pressures work through the system. This is not a reason to make a purchase you are not ready for, but if the purchase was coming anyway, the timing matters. Second, buy used where you can. Used goods are not subject to the same tariff-driven price increases as new imports. The used car market, refurbished electronics, and second-hand appliances are all ways to sidestep some of the impact. Third, build your emergency fund now. Tariff-driven inflation reduces the purchasing power of every dollar you have. The best hedge against rising prices is having more cash available, so you are not forced to put large, unexpected expenses on high-interest credit. Fourth, review your subscriptions and variable expenses. When prices rise on necessities, the fastest way to offset it is to cut spending on things that are discretionary. A quick audit of what you are paying for monthly can free up meaningful cash. Fifth, if you have variable rate debt, pay attention to interest rate decisions. Tariff-driven inflation can push the Federal Reserve to hold rates higher for longer, which keeps the cost of variable rate credit cards, HELOCs, and adjustable rate mortgages elevated. Paying down high-interest variable debt is a solid move in this environment. The bottom line is this: tariffs are a real economic force that historically show up in the prices of everyday goods. You cannot control trade policy, but you can control how prepared your finances are to absorb the impact. If you found this helpful, please like this video and subscribe to Fuel Your Wealth for more videos like this every week. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research.